Hello everyone and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be discussing some of my current skincare favorites, and this is something that I want to do every 2 months or so because I only do one video a week and I don't want it to be too heavy with these sort of videos, but probably once every 2 months or so where I sit down and talk about some products, because you know I try so many new skincare items, so many new launches on the website, and while I do test and try them all, some of them make their way into my everyday routine, and I don't really want to sit down and do single product reviews. I'd rather sit down and do something like this, and that way if you all have any other questions about skincare items that I've spoken about in the past, now would be a good time to ask about that as well. And of course, I'm going to quick disclaimer, if there's something not featured in this video, it doesn't mean that it's not great and I don't love it. I just try to keep it concise, to the point, and things that I am reaching for every single day. In fact, most of them I've used on my face between last night and this morning. So let's just jump right in. The first product, if you don't know about this, girl, you better get in on it. This is the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. So this is a moisturizing facial mist, but it's not just a moisturizing facial mist. It's really the moisturizing facial mist. This is one that once I cleanse my skin and you put this on top, you immediately feel like your skin is a little bit hydrated. So I love that as an initial sort of second step post cleanse. But it will also help anything that you put on top of it penetrate the skin a little bit more deeply. So all of your serums and your balms and all of that good stuff are going to be more effective because of this bad boy. It has an aloe base. It's infused with a bunch of beautiful herbs. It's anti-inflammatory. It just sort of has so many good uses, but I like this as a second step. Like I said, I like it on top of my makeup if I want everything to sort of be seamless and give me that little bit of a dewy glow. I love this all the time. If you put it in the fridge and it's a little bit cool when you put it on your face, I mean, this is something that is always, always in the skincare sort of wardrobe. I also love the fragrance of it. It is a ylang ylang vanilla scent, which is just so beautiful and sexy to me. The packaging is also completely made from recycled plastic as well. So everything start to finish with Josh Rosebrook is just the very best. This is the small size here. They do create a nice big one because you just wait and see. You are going to be going through this stuff because you are not going to be able to keep your hands off of it. But it is also made for all skin types. So if you have oily skin, please do not fear something like this because it's really nice and lightweight. It's anti-inflammatory, as I already said, and it will help the performance of all of the products that you put on top. Speaking of products that I put on top, I am so into this serum, you guys. I am almost to the end of it, and I will absolutely be repurchasing another bottle. There are a lot of ones like it, but none are this, and this is the One Love Organics Love and Rose Hydrating Serum. Oh, let me also say I have more dry to normal skin, but I can't put a lot of thick, heavy creams because my skin gets very, very congested. So I need to be very mindful with the products that I'm putting on top of it. So I love items like the Josh Rosebrook, this nice lightweight serum, and other products that I will continue to mention, just so you know. So this is another one that's great for all skin types because it is so incredibly lightweight. This does also have an aloe base. My skin really likes that. I think it's really good for all skin types because aloe has so many beneficial properties in and of itself, never mind in conjunction with everything else they include. There's also hyaluronic acid in here. Hyaluronic acid helps moisture retention within the skin. So again, what you put on top is going to work more effectively. But what I also love is that the texture of this is so incredibly lightweight. It almost feels like it's not an extra step. And it's also not sticky like some hyaluronic acid serums can be. I think it's just got a really nice balance. It's more like a gel. But this is going to help fill in any sort of fine lines and wrinkles on the skin as well. That's sort of my focus. I like sort of any anti-aging sort of properties or more hydrating properties just because my skin does get so dry, and I do like more exfoliating products that can sometimes exacerbate that, and then we can balance it out with something like this. So this is a fantastic step. I use that morning and night. I do find I reach for it most in the morning because that mist and that right on top with a beautiful oil, I mean, you are so ready to go. A new product that I cannot stop using. I mean, I think this might be the one for me, guys. This is from Lil Fox. This is their Ambrosia Immortalis. This is their Eye Complex Leave On Peptide Mask. If you caught my What's New video, you know I sort of broke this baby down. It has got the most gorgeous sort of periwinkle color. It's this rich souffle texture that is not too rich. It really melts into the skin. In fact, I can use this both morning and night if I use a really nice light amount underneath my eyes. But you could also leave this on as an eye mask at night, so you'd apply it a little bit more thickly. And there are 3 firming and smoothing peptide chains in here, as well as botanical retinol. So all of that is fantastic for anti-aging and firming the under eye area. It's also meant to plump and smooth the skin, which I think is why I love it so much. It is also a Miami local brand, so I think that is just the very coolest as well. But I mean, top of the line ingredients, high performing products. If you like a nice rich under eye cream, but you like something that soaks in and is not going to sort of give you milia, be too rich for your under eye area since it is so delicate, that is the product for you. One of my most favorite new launches in a minute, if I'm honest with you. Now let's just keep this one short and sweet. I can't make a skincare video without talking about this because it is my favorite thing, you guys. This is the Agent Nature Holy Oil. This is their Ageless Face Serum. So it says it's a serum, but it's their holy oil. And it does have a more oil-like texture, but it sinks into the skin so beautifully. It helps brighten and hydrate the skin while reducing the appearance of redness and wrinkles. And I do get a little bit red here and there, so I like products that are going to diminish that as well. This is another one that's great for all skin types because, again, it's not too emollient, it's not too rich, but it does have a bunch of beautiful ingredients in here, including Bulgarian rose, there's rosehip oil, there's vitamin C, which helps with that brightening aspect. So the scent of it is calming, it's rose. Oh, I love that. It's like that real rose scent that is just so beautiful. And again, sits beautifully underneath makeup. That's a big deal for me, but I also love this as a powerhouse hydrating product for the end of the night as well. So I would do the Josh, I would do the One Love Organics, I would do this, and I would be ready to go. Then we've got the Fitglow Plant Active Peel Pads. This is another newer launch that I wanted to speak about because I was a big fan of the Indie Lee pre-soaked peel pads as well. I love a step like this in the routine, and I love when it's in the form of green beauty because it's so gentle on the skin. These are in fact gentle enough to use on the skin every single day. So I do that most nights, honestly. These will leave your skin feeling a little bit tacky, so I do like to make sure I'm applying an oil or a cream on top of it just to sort of help with that sticky texture. But it has a triple phyto acid complex in here, which helps to gently exfoliate the skin, decongest, which is something that I really struggle with, and improve all just in general uneven skin texture. So this is also great if you have breakouts that are healing and you still are left with that discoloration and that uneven skin texture. This is going to help to sort that right out. So there's a bunch of beautiful acids in here, including salicylic acid, mandelic acid, birch extract, licorice extract, white willow bark, as well as apple and cranberry enzymes. So you are getting so many different forms of exfoliation that is not too harsh on the skin. In fact, I've layered it with other exfoliating products and I have been just fine. I would not encourage that if you have very sensitive skin. However, if you do have sensitive skin, I do think you could at least use this product in a really just easy to use pre-soaked cotton pad. Amazing, amazing for travel as well. And I've just really noticed immediate results with this. I notice when I'm not using it consistently, you know what I mean? Or at least a product like it, but those are fantastic. And I can always trust Fitglow to have some of the most amazing ingredients that I'm happy to use on my face every single day as well. So that's a nice, really easy step. If I do nothing else, I wash my face and slap that on. Then let's talk about an SPF. It's just so summer appropriate. So many new ones have hit the market. I love so many of them. I do also love the Fitglow. I've done an SPF roundup. I'll include that down below, but I want to take the time to talk about the Solera Sun Care Fortune Teller Brightening Sunscreen Serum. I love this. I mean, talk about lightweight perfection. This is it. It's an SPF 30. That's something that I feel comfortable using for every single day, especially underneath makeup. This has a great sort of rosy color to it, so it prevents it from looking really stark and zinky on the skin. It's lightweight. It blends in like a velvety dream. Like you don't even know it's there. Though it has mica in it and gives you a shine, it is not that dewy, wet look. So if you have oily skin, I still think this is something that you would like. I just like everything about it. It has almost like a slight blurring effect. I mean, my hand looks better having applied this. It's just one of those magical sort of products and a fantastic everyday SPF to use. I wanted to use as a reminder, you need to wear SPF every single day, you guys. I know it's the dog days of summer, so a lot of us are on that train, but even if you are not, every single day in the dog days of winter, you gotta use this as well. So this is also formulated with argan oil, hyaluronic acid, and aloe. A lot of the buzzwords that you can hear my skin is really agreeable with and I'm an enormous fan of. So those are sort of like my current 6 favorites, you guys. Like I said, I've used all of these products between last night and this morning. I am in love with them and I'm almost done with a lot of them. I repurchased several bottles of this. I mean, it's real love. So I wanted to sit down and share that with you. All right, you guys, so that is it. If you wanted to shop any of these products right here, right now, you could do so with the links in the description box down below. There will also be links to all of our social media down below. Make sure that you check us out there for all of the latest and greatest green beauty launches, reminders when I upload videos, and whenever we have a sale. Of course, we are absolutely everywhere. And please make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss them. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the consistent love and support, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.